Yeah, you can practice along with me if you want.
Okay. Sir, it might be a very basic question, but what is SQL and like, is it like, how is it related to a programming language? Could you please explain it a little bit? Give us an introduction about SQL because I'm very new to the tech field and all.
Okay, but it all should have been introduced in week 1 session itself, I guess. Because week 1 covers all those basics. What is SQL? What are the data types? What is the different types of schema? I hope those has been covered in week 1.
We learned what are the different types of schema and all, but I don't recall. They just give a glimpse about SQL.
Okay, okay, sure. Mm, Anyways, while coding, I'll explain all those things.
Okay.
सर
Yeah.
सर मेरे ये डैशबोर्ड में जब मैं ये ग्रेड का ये कर रहा हूँ तो इसमें मेरा ये पब्लिक टेस्ट तो पास हो गए पर वो प्राइवेट टेस्ट पास नहीं हो गए.
It won't pass private test case. It
Yes,
will
sir.
just say submission successful.
Is that fine, sir? Need not pass private tests?
Need not pass, but make sure your query doesn't have any error. If it passes public test cases, you can be sure it passes private test cases.
Okay, okay, sir. My publics are passing, but privates are showing zero. That was I was confused in that. I
Yeah,
thought of asking
then
you.
then you don't need to worry because it usually used to show 0 by 0 private test cases.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
I hope my screen is visible. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And simultaneously, I'll shift to my PG admin. I'll code and show you. Okay, these are all the concepts that we are going to cover in this weekly session.
Sir, if I don't have PG admin installed, so where can I practice those codes?
You have to install it. Otherwise, you have to practice through command line.
Okay. Through command line, I can practice.
Yeah, but I would recommend you to install PGL.
Okay.
So in week 2 lectures, the relational operators, you might have seen all the symbols, right? Uh, and if I start with an example, let's say there are tables with A, B, C, D, and this as my, I can say this as a attributes, right? Attributes or column names or whatever. And let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this has some name, Ajay, Ashwin, and Srikanth, some random names, and let's say some XYZ. Similarly, it has some courses, DBMS, CT, Python, Max, and the grades C, A, B, S, right? So let's consider this as a table. Usually, and this is also table, I can say this is one of the relation R. Let's denote this as a relation R. If I wanted to select something from here, what I will do, sigma is the symbol to select, and here I will write all my conditions in this bracket, and I'll put this is the relation R. That means this is the table or relation, that's something where I'm going to select. If I put a condition a equal to 1, this is equal to, okay, if it's not visible, and or b equal to a. So what will be my output?
First row and second row.
First row and second row. Will it show, or I'm just selecting it, right? So that
Yes, sir.
means this and this will be selected, first two rows, right? Because I'm using a OR condition where A equal to 1, this row satisfies, and D equal to A, this row satisfies. So my
Sir,
first
R
and
meant
second,
row.
so my first and second row will be selected.
Sir, what do you mean by
Sir,
R here?
R, this table I'm denoting as a relation R. If I change this table relation name as S, so I should mention this as S. Got it?
sir, what
So,
if we actually use AND condition? What will be selected?
Uh, can you tell me? I was about to come to that point.
inverted
If
V.
I assume nothing, sir, because both of them are not the same row.
so, nothing will be selected, right?
Yes, sir. Nothing will be
Okay.
selected.
If I change this to in front of that, I will add negation, and I'll use same or symbol, A equal to 1 or B equal to A, using the relation S. Now what will be selected?
Sir, last two rows.
Okay. Now the row 3 and 4 will be selected. Right?
Sir, in the first relation that you wrote, what would happen if it was just and, or without the negation?
Yeah. So this negation symbols selects whatever the condition which doesn't matter, not satisfies you, right?
Assuming it was not there, then both or and will give row 1 and 2.
I'm not.
Sir,
No,
I
sir.
have a doubt.
Without the negation,
Hmm.
what would it give?
Without the negation, the first two rows will be selected, right? If we remove this
Even with
negation,
or, the first two rows will be selected, and with and also the first two rows
with
will be
and
selected.
nothing will be selected.
Okay.
Here, using this and, no rows will be selected. Here, two rows, the first two rows will be selected. If I put negation, it will select whatever the rows it's matching the condition, it will select in the opposite. So, row 3 and 4 will be selected.
Sir,
And
sir, in and why no rows will be selected? Because there are no common columns or what? First one, first one.
first one,
Yeah. And why no rows will be selected?
because no condition satisfies both this, right? See, is any row matching these two conditions together? If I put D equal to maybe B, sorry, if I put D is equal to C, the first row will be selected, right? Because A equal to 1 and B equal to C.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Correct?
Sir, negation because sir, negation means that we have not
Uh,
to take the given condition.
huh. So, is it clear now?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
negation will change the relational operator or to and. I think so.
Sorry.
Sir, I think negation operator will change the relational operator or to and.
No, no, no. It just selects whatever the condition it's not matching, it just selects in the opposite way. To say in an exact word, this negation will select the rows which doesn't match that condition, which doesn't match the given condition, I would say in an example.
So here it is not related to logic.
Hmm. Okay, then what will happen if I change this to and? Now, what are the rows it will be selected?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing.
All four,
All
I
the
think.
rows,
No,
all
everything,
four rows,
all the
all four.
all the
It will
records.
select all 4 rows, right?
Yes, sir.
Because this
All four
condition
rows.
doesn't match any rows. So we are taking negation of that. So it will select all 4 rows. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on with the next one. I'll erase this. And some of the relational operators I might or may not explain now, which we will see in the third week. Okay. And projection symbols denotes this. Projection symbol used to select the attributes. So here I can write the attributes, column A, D, and using the relation S. So how the output will be? The output will be like this: column A, D, 1C, 2, 3, sorry, 2A, 3B, 4S. This is how the output will be. And
So
the
to
important thing is, while projecting, it removes the duplicate values.
So could you give an example where there are duplicates?
Okay, I'll take one more relation R, something like this. I'll take again one more relation R with AD. 1A, 1A again, 2C, 3B. If I project, let's say this is my relation R. Okay. If I project a column AD in a relation S, now my output will be something like this. Sorry to write here. Is right. If I project A and B using the relation R, my output will be 1A, 2C, 3B. It ignore the one of my rows since it's a duplicate.
So the removing the duplicate is the only thing differentiating between select and project.
Uh, Basically, select won't display anything. Projection shows something, right? If I say in terms of SQL, this is equivalent to where condition. I don't know how many of you, while writing the code, we can see that there is something where, and this is equivalent to select.
So basically, we
Okay.
can see
Yeah,
in
in
a
SQL
select.
it's interchange.
Uh,
So we can
So
see in a
select dot
select is
into the
for.
project.
Oh, you can.
Please, any one of you, please.
Can I?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So select distinct will be practically project.
Hmm. But the
Okay.
difference while writing the select in SQL is it won't remove duplicate, but here in a symbolic relational operator, it removes duplicate.
Okay.
So we can see na select is for row and project is for columns.
You can see that.
So
Select
so
basically you are giving the conditions to select what are the rows you wanted to select and what are the things you wanted to project.
so
Sir, select
we
command.
cannot just like we cannot show display rows with the help of project. If we
No,
want a
eh,
particular row, we cannot do
you
that.
want a column, right? To select a particular row, you are using this select condition, select sigma where condition in order. To project, you used to use the column name or attributes A, B, C, D, something like this.
The select
And
can use
yeah,
both. The select command in SQL can use both. The project also, then selection also.
yeah.
Yeah. That
And I hope these were clear. Let's and or union intersection Cartesian product set difference also you should have been clear with that. The natural join, which we will deal later, but this is a symbol for natural join.
Sir, I
And
couldn't understand natural join in the lecture, sir. Actually, it was a bit confusing. Could you?
Yes, sir, same for me.
okay, but
Yes, sir. I also had the same problem. And Cartesian join, why are you thinking so much? Because it will take the longest processing time. It will take up all things to do something.
so but Cartesian product is clear, right? It's just as simple as that. You will get if you multiply the rows in two table, you'll get that is the final number of output rows.
Yes, sir. Cartesian product is clear, but natural join couldn't even understand. Could you just go through roots
Okay.
for that?
Maybe we'll see later at the end of the session. But because the main focus will be on the basics of SQL in this session, the joins will be covered in much more detail in week 3. There are various joins: left join, right join, and inner join, outer join, natural join. Everything will be covered in detail in week 3. That's why
Can
I'm
we say
not emphasizing on
Cartesian
this.
product with the condition is natural join?
Uh, Cartesian product itself is one of the join. It's called as cross join. That's
Okay.
why I'm saying I will cover the more in detail in week 3.
Sir, what is the difference between and intersection?
What is the difference between
And intersection.
and intersection? If you okay, if you read set properties in Maxon, I hope you all have read set properties. If I add another table, so if you use union and intersection, what will be your output?
Sorry for the interruption. That is a background noise which is very annoying, sir.
Uh, I think it's okay. Let's say this as one table now T, and this table as X. If I want to union these two tables, what will be my output? How many rows will be there at least?
4.
Union.
Seven.
Seven rows.
7, right?
7, yeah.
Because there is no common rows that you are seeing here. Is there any common row that you are seeing?
One is there. 3B is common.
One is
3B
there.
is
3B.
common. So it's
Then,
1, 2,
so
6.
then the output will be 6 rows, right?
Six. Yes, sir.
6 rows.
So this is where you used to use union. If you use intersection, the output will be only one row. That will be 3B.
3B.
I think the question was between union and condition. I think that was the question, if I recollect.
Yeah.
I guess it was and an intersection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And an
I
intersection.
didn't I don't even know what intersection is. So that's why I was just asking.
Okay. Is it clear now? Intersection, you
Yep,
basically
it's clear
use
now.
union intersection between two different tables, and you used to just use for a
This
condition
and
you,
this
where
or
you
the
want to say these are my condition, 2 3
got it,
condition that you used to write you in where clause.
got it. Thank you.
I believe AND is used for filtering that data, and union intersection is used to merge two data with the same data. So that's different, used in different things. I think that will
Yeah,
cover it.
like In some cases, you will see there will be two different tables, and you want to extract a common number of rows. So there you can easily use intersection or union. Let's say if I wanted to give an example, let's say one table stores the DBMS courses, those who have taken DBMS courses, and another table stores the courses who have taken PDSA. Okay, let's assume just it has roll numbers, and this also just has roll number. There are, but those are two different tables, and it stores two different courses those who have taken. If we, if I say to retrieve the students who has taken both DBMS and PDSA courses, what you will do? You can easily take union, right? If you take union, all the roll numbers it will show is they might have taken DBMS and PDSA, at least any one of the course. And if you take intersection, it says both courses.
So can we summarize saying that and or condition are used within a database, and union intersection are used with across the database or tables? Can
Yeah.
we summarize that way?
Yeah,
Probably both are acting in the same way, but in a two different contexts.
In two different contexts. Basically, this union intersection used for with two different tables and or within tables, and you can use for with in two different tables also, but most primarily this will be used for two different tables.
So basically, you're trying to say that it's the same set operation only with sets, but instead of the sets, we are using tables. So this table and this table, where the elements are particular rows. If my assumption is correct, I just want
Yeah.
to check.
I hope this is all clear. We'll move to the
Sir,
next
before
one.
we move on, one quick question. When you look at this relation R, the first row and second row are 1A and 1A. And when we say project AD, so the condition which we are looking at is both the rows have to be same, because we are choosing A comma D. But for example, if A,
Yes.
instead of A, if I say 1A, first row is 1A, second row, let us say 1B. In that case, when you run the same project AD, I will get four rows, because the AD is not matching in both the rows. Is that
Yes.
understanding right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
But thank you.
Then let's move to the next one. So these were the data types. In terms of SQL, this is a domain types. Generally, you used to see character, string, numer, integer values that you guys have seen in Python. But here we call it as data types in SQL. This is a character, varchar, numeric. This is how the numeric will be written. So if I say numeric 42, there are 4 digits and 2 points with this like this, and this is an integer. So I hope no doubts. Like here, can read it's 0 to an inclusive varchar if I say. So even it can be null. So DDL, there are various types of languages, and we'll see primarily here DDL and DML, and there are some other languages to TCL that we will see in week 10, I guess. Okay. So DDL means data definition language, as is given here, which is primarily used to design the schema of the database and also modify it. So right now, design the schema I just mentioned here as a schema. In week 1, you guys have seen there are two types of schema. One is physical schema and another one is logical schema, right?
Yes, sir.
So, but here DDL designs only logical schema, not a physical schema. Okay. If you guys have understood what is really means physical schema and logical schema. I don't need to explain further, because physical schema, what are the schema it does, it stores
So it's
The
stored in
actual
data structures
data set,
and
data,
uh,
how it's
data
actually stored in the machine.
data structures, how the data is really stored in a magnetic disk or hard disk, you can say. And because these are the things which will help you to retrieve the data in a faster manner, that's it, that is the physical schema. Logical schema says how the relationship that you have defined between two tables, and you have also thought about primary key and candidate key, super key, all those things. Though it's not clear, it's okay, fine. At least you guys should have an idea what is mean by primary key, I guess, right? Hello. Okay, thank you. So these are the example commands that is used in DDL. Create, used to create a table, which used to drop a table, and alter, this used to modify the table. And this is the syntax of it to create a table. So generally how we write is create table, and this is the table name, and these are the column or attributes which you want. So these are the attributes, and these are the domain types or data types in easier way if you want to say. So this is varchar, varchar, varchar. Here everything is varchar. I mentioned it. And primary key you are saying as roll number. What is mean by primary key?
it should not be null, sir. Like
Is it okay? Not null.
No
Distinct,
Other
duplicates
distinct,
and
and
Yeah.
distinct and
Distinct,
not.
unique.
Unique.
Is
no
the
unique.
duplicates.
is the
Other
unique super key that is used as a identifier for a given table.
other than that, not null,
Used
unique.
to uniquely identify all attributes in a relation.
Primary key is something which uniquely identifies each row. I can say uniquely identifies
All
each.
attributes in a relation.
This is a simple definition I'm giving, because if you look at most the attributes, there will be one attribute. If you take that value, you will be able to easily identify. Okay, this is the record I'm pointing to. And this is the drop command. So this is the syntax is drop table and the table name. So this will drop the table. And in next, what we have is DML, data
Sir,
manipulation
what do you mean by
language.
dropping a table? Is it deleting?
Yes, delete, deleting a table, you can say. So the entire table will be deleted along with all the records that you have stored in it.
Got it, sir. Got it.
The drop command is used to for table only or rows also.
Table only. For rows, there is a delete command. So here we can see there are next one is data manipulation language. So this
Sir,
language mainly deals with the manipulation of data that is present in your database. So it will do basically all your creating a row, updating the row, any row, or deleting it. So this is data manipulation language. So in this, insert, update, delete comes under it.
Sir, can you go back to previous slide, sir, please, once?
This one.
Yeah, this one. The primary key, this is a constant, no? Right, the constant you have written.
Primary key.
While creating this is the constant of the table, primary key, this will not be any column, right?
This is one of the column which I have defined here. Roll number where.
Okay. And roll numbers will be under primary key. And this sequence can be anything, or sir, it is defined?
No, it can be anything.
Okay.
So these are three commands, and the syntax for this will be insert into. This is again table name, and the values will be like this. This is roll number and name, the level, subject, term, grade, everything. And the another way of inserting the values will be insert into table name, and whatever the attributes value names are there, those are the attributes which I have defined in my table, and the values that we are giving here. Sorry, it should be in single quote. Okay. And similarly, if you want to update something, again update table name, set grade equal to A. This is what you are going to update, and where you are giving the condition, at what row you are going to update. So at what, in fact, specifically in what condition you are going to update. If it matches this condition, it will update those bits. And to
Sir, one
delete,
question.
yeah.
Sir, for insert command, you have not mentioned in which column the values go. In
Yes, sir.
first row.
Same question.
In which columns?
In
In the
which
first
column?
command, right?
First command, yes.
By
Which column the
automatically,
values should go?
by automatically it takes the sequence which we have defined here.
But you told that there is no
So,
sequence.
no sequence, like while creating a table, there is not mandatory to follow any particular sequence. Okay.
But table will be created in that sequence only. In
Yeah,
which
yeah.
sequence
Table
we
will be
enter that.
created in that sequence, whatever the sequence you are defining.
So first column will be roll number. Second column will be
Name.
name.
Third
Oh.
column will be level. Then course, term, grade.
Sir, what if if we insert a given row, and what if in the middle there is one element missing? How will it know which element is missing?
It will throw an error. If you don't include degree in this, it will throw an error.
Got it.
Sir, when will we get
Or
the submission link for week 2 SQL assignment, sir?
it's already there in the portal, right?
Okay, sir.
Sir, the number is inserted in the where card.
Now,
Is the
where,
length
sir?
of the string.
Where in the portal is there the submission link?
You can see week 2 graded assignment 1, 2, 3, right? There you have to submit your SQL questions.
No, sir. In another PDF page, they have given us 10 questions or something. I do not know how to submit
No,
it.
there you don't need to submit any question. It's
But
just
it is
given
written
for
in
your.
no, it is written graded.
Yeah, it's just given for your reference to read in a proper format. That's it.
Okay.
Sir, but it's mentioned that links will be provided soon.
Like whatever the SQL question that you need to submit is within the portal.
So we just have to submit the programming assignment that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
In next delete. So
Sir,
this is again.
a small query regarding insert over here. If you, as you said, degree, if we are not giving over there, it would throw an error. How would it know like the number of values we need to put in are no decreasing by one? That's why all values are not given. That's why it throw an error, or specifically degree is not there. That's why it will throw an error. How will system react to that? Is my question.
Okay, because you have the six attributes, right? And you are trying to insert only five, and it automatically considers this is your third attribute, this is your fourth attribute, fifth attribute, something you are missing. See, even it can be a null value. Instead of removing the degree, if I put simply single quote here, empty single quotes, it will accept this as a empty null value. So it will insert a null value there.
Okay, sir, I understood.
Only if that data type is nullable, right?
Huh.
Only if once we have defined the degree is nullable, then only, right?
By default, it is nullable, right? Because I haven't anywhere mentioned it's.
So everything is nullable.
Yeah,
Except roll
except
number,
roll number.
everything is nullable.
And similarly, if you want to delete something, delete any row, and this is the syntax: delete from in the table name, and where again you are just giving a condition where roll number equal to something.
Sir,
Okay.
inside where part, is it
Hmm.
important to always give the primary key, or is it?
Not
I understand
necessary.
why primary
Not
key because it's
not
unique, but still.
necessary.
Okay.
Not necessary. It can be any condition. But if
Okay.
a condition matches 2-3 rows, so 2-3 rows will be simultaneously deleted.
Okay. Okay, sir. Understood.
And the basic SQL query syntax is select and the attributes from table where condition. This is how the basic SQL syntax. Now, if it is all clear, let's move to PG admin. Let's see how it works.
Sir, I have a doubt. When we are dropping the table, can we retrieve again?
No, you can't retrieve.
Sir,
So
could you go
dropping
to the
it,
previous? Oh, sorry, sir. Please continue.
dropping it means you are entirely deleting the table and along with whatever the records stored in the table.
Also, record will be also deleted, no?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sir, once could you show the previous page?
This one.
Yes, sir. Over here in the delete part, what are you deleting, sir? Delete from student, where, like, what is the condition which we want to delete?
This is the condition I'm giving. Roll number equal to 26 everything. So there will be some row, right, with roll number using this.
Yes, sir.
So that row will be deleted from the table. That row will
Like
be deleted from
if
my
we want
student
to
table.
delete like specific, for example, grade, if we want to delete only grade, like that, any queries there, like I just wanted to know from a particular student, we want to delete only the grade part, then what should be the query over there?
You can't delete specifically a grade, right?
Okay,
So like
so
example you are saying, so I this roll number is already there like this. Let's say degree and term something like this with yes grade, and you want to delete this grade alone. Is it right?
yes, sir.
You can't delete specifically like this. Delete it's pure deleting the rows.
Sir, we can
If you
update that
wanted,
value into null, no?
yeah, that's if you
We can
wanted
give
to
a
specifically delete this, you can update this using this syntax. So instead of grade equal to a, you just put grade equal to empty, then it will be updated as a null value.
Understood, sir. So delete only deletes the rows. We can't delete specific values.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, sir.
And if we give the condition as grade is equal to s, then it will delete all rows where s grade is there. Am I
Yes.
right, sir?
Yes. Yes. Instead of roll number, if I put grade equal to a, all the rows which has the grade a will be deleted.
This is of no use.
Sir, but if we try to delete like specific student grade, like roll number this and grade whatever it is, then we can delete that.
For specifically, if you wanted to delete for specific student, then it's better to use a primary key like this roll number.
And if it will delete all the given columns of that row.
No, it will delete this entire row. Remaining rows will be there, whatever.
So in the update case, we can update more than one attribute also.
Yeah. Okay. Similarly, using where condition, if you put grade equal to something, grade is equal to A, the existing A grade will be replaced with null values or some other condition, whatever the conditions you wanted to be.
So can we delete a column as well?
You can using the alter command, which I'm not covering it. You can see later. Using alter command, you can, because this modifies the table itself. So this is in DDL command.
So
So
sir,
generally, no
except
one
primary key and the foreign key, or we can delete them as well.
using alter command, you are saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, using alter command, it modifies the DDL. DDL means it modifies your schema itself. You can do using that.
Sir,
Okay,
while
sir.
inserting the values, can we use both single quotes or double quotes?
No, only in single quotes. SQL supports only single quotes.
Okay.
So
So
it
double
is
quotes
case
won't
sensitive.
work here, right?
Sir,
The commands
how
are
would we
case
represent
sensitive.
null with empty single quotes or with
Yeah,
like
with empty quotes, it will be null.
so okay.
Sir, if we delete a row from a table and if that row has a relation with another table, then all data will be deleted from its related tables, or only the selected row will be deleted.
I'm not getting.
Okay. If we delete a row from a table and if that table has relation with another table, then uh, the relation data will be also be deleted, or what?
That again, there is some concept which we'll see in week 3 using foreign key.
Cascading concept.
Foreign key constraints used to be there. They actually you can't delete if there is a foreign key constraint. And
Sir, how can
there is
change column
also
name?
huh, using
How can
alter
change
command.
column
That's it.
name?
No,
Alter.
Using alter.
Actually, no, he's asking that if we are some deleting some data, some row, and if it is connection with some other table, so that we have to delete only that table or the all the tables it will be deleted. That is the question.
Yeah, that's where like normally it won't be deleted. And if you say on cascade constraint, if you delete some rows using on cascade, the child table will also be deleted. We'll see later.
So
Uh,
what is the difference between delete and drop?
delete deletes the row based on whatever the condition matches. Drop entirely deletes the whole table.
The whole table will delete if we use
Yeah,
drop.
drop will be deleting the entire table.
Okay, can't we recover after dropping, like undo?
No, you can't. You can't.
Oh. And in deletion?
Deletion also you can't.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to period. And this is all the databases that you might have seen here, and I have some other databases too. And eShop, Fliss, List, and the university databases, which has been given in the lectures. And this is where you will be doing your assignments also using these data sets. I have
Sir.
created one new data set called test.
Hello.
And yeah,
Sir, could you please demonstrate once how to load these data sets?
uh, sure. Can we do it at the end? because right now we are
Yes,
very
sir.
short.
Yes,
That's
yes, sir.
better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll first complete whatever I
Yeah, yeah.
came.
Sure, sure, sure.
So I have created a new data set called test, and here we will try to perform and see all these commits. I just open my query editor. So let's create a table as usual given here. Create table student.
Sir, how to
Roll
go
B.
to the query editor?
You can press here. After selecting the database, you can press this one. Clear? And I put roll number as varchar 10
Uh,
and name
Yes, sir.
name
After selecting the database, where to click?
this symbol here.
Okay, okay.
And name will be again I choose varchar as 30 characters. And what else I have given in the course again varchar with 10 term varchar 4 and grade varchar 2. Anything I missed? Let's see. Whole number, name, level, course, term, grade. Okay.
Sir, a general doubt. Like SQL for me, PG admin, it's a bit late, sir. Like after typing my keys over here, it is showing after a millisecond or a half second, which is a bit annoying. For is it common to everyone? Is my doubt.
Uh, it's not. Uh, I don't know. You have to check with your systems. So I just typed a command to create a table. Right? So let's run this query and see whether the table is creating or not. So the output says create table, query returned successful. That means my table has been created. So you can verify this using here. Go to schemas and under schemas in public, you can see this table. So in table, you can see all those tables. So currently it's showing only employee. Okay, I have to refresh this. I'll just refresh and now you can see the student table has been created. Let's query the student table using select all from student. So if I run the student table, you can see this is my roll number, name, level, course, term, grade is there, but no rows are been there because I haven't inserted any rows yet. Right? Let's try to insert some rows. What's the syntax to insert?
Sir, could you ask everyone to mute, sir? There is a background noise.
That's it. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
And this is the syntax to write your insert your query, right? I'll put 26F11 1 2 3 4. This is my roll number. Let's say this is my name, level, degree, course, DBMS, and the term is 2071 days, right? And finally, the grade is E. If I run this query, it says some syntax error.
Sir, values
Because
you have insert into student values.
also the one more syntax error is which I wanted to tell you. If I still it shows some error, right? Because it tries to execute all the SQL queries. which has been already executed. I can comment this now and also comment this now, and I can execute this. Now it says insert 01, query written successful. Now if I query my database, so in order to run particularly this query, I can select this and I can click run button. Now you can see this row has been inserted, right? And similarly, I can write some other rows too. I'll just copy paste and I'll try to insert some more rows. Wow. Diploma, foundation, let's put ABC, EF just for namesake. I will change the roll number to here 5678. And everyone read. Let's put 28, 2072, 2071, 2072. I'll change the grades to S, S, B, E. Okay. So I'll execute this insert values too. Okay, what's the foundation? Is it throwing any error? Okay. Okay. What's the syntax error it's throwing? Syntax error near insert. Insert into student registry. Okay, it's not able to insert entirely. Right. Okay. Now my all rows has been inserted. Only 3 rows. GHI, JK. Okay. I'll insert this one and this one. Okay. Now you can see all my 5 rows has been inserted here. Okay. So up to this is clear, I guess.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, here in the insert command, you had given the multiple inserts into. Can't we have one insert and have all the values combined?
Combine you can't have.
So every row I need to insert one by one?
You can insert through the code using Python SQL also, because you won't be directly inserting everything through the SQL query.
No, one-time activity may be there. No, the data in the migration part.
Maybe I'll check again. I don't know why this error has been drop. I'll drop the table. So now there is no such row. You can see, and it throws an error. There is no relation student exist. I can create this table again. The table has been created. No, it's not able to insert. I don't know why. I should put. Even if I put comma, this won't exist. I need to put like this, I guess.
Semicolon, sir?
No, semicolon it doesn't require. See, now it's inserted 2 rows simultaneously.
Sir, so maximum 2 rows could be inserted at once.
No, many rows can be inserted by just using commas. If I just put comma and if I copy paste, that will also be inserted.
Means we can't write multiple insert. We have to write one insert and all the rows equal.
So I'll just update those tables again. So again, I have just updated all my rows. You can see here.
Sir, the selected code is only being executed, right? Like you're selecting some part of it and executing, right?
Yeah. Otherwise,
Because
it will throw error. If I try to execute without selecting, it will throw some error because it tries to execute all the things.
okay, once
From my
again
line
it will
one.
try to do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we can delete using this delete also. Delete from table name you can use, and you can use the conditions where to roll number equal to, instead of roll number I'll use some other thing here, where level equal to degree. Now what will be deleted in my table?
All the degree students will be deleted.
First row and last two rows.
First row and last 2 rows will be deleted, right? So I have deleted.
First and last two.
It says delete 3 because I have deleted 3 rows. I can check
Sir, how
what are
does the
the rows
drop
that
table
are.
command working here?
It drops all those tables. I will show you once this is done. So from
Sir, if I want to select, sir, if I want to select rows which rows of names which start with some alphabet, can I do that?
Yeah, you can. I'll come to that. So we can see now what are the rows it has been deleted. Now 3 rows has been deleted. Now only ABC exit, which is level of diploma and foundation. Okay. And if I want to update something, what is the syntax? Update. I'll put student name, set. I'll change the grade equal to A. Grade equal to A, where my roll number is here, like what, 1 2 3 5 2 6
Sir,
5
will it
1
work
0 0.
if I write where first and set after?
Where? No, it
Where?
won't work. It won't work. So if I execute this, now it's saying update 1. That means one row has been affected and it has been modified. Now we can check again using select star, and you can see the grade has been updated here to A. Right? And this star denotes all attributes. All attributes. Right? All attribute means it selects all the calls. If I just put name and term and course grade, it will select only these columns. Right? Name, term, course, grade.
So if we write select top two, then
Select
select top two. It was in the lecture.
Top syntax won't work in Postgres, I guess. Yeah, it won't work. Now there are two rows in my table. Okay, what will happen if I use my drop?
The whole will be deleted.
My
Table will-
whole table will be deleted, right? Using even whatever the records it's storing here, DEF and ABC, it will also be deleted together if I execute this. It has been dropped, and if I use this query to see what's inside my table, it says there is no such relation exists. There is no table called student. You can verify this even here also. If you refresh it,
Sir, I couldn't
here there is
follow up.
no table.
What was what did you do, sir?
I dropped the table tree, the student table.
Okay, like previously, you said something else. Could you just repeat that?
Uh, I was saying after dropping the table, it has deleted all the rows, whatever is stored inside the table, and you try to execute and see what's inside the table, it throws this error: relation student does not exist. It means that student table it's not exist. That means the table has been deleted, or that student the table which contains student doesn't exist, means there is no such table here. That we can also see it here using this schemas under schema public, and you can also verify here there is no such table. There is only one table called employee.
Sir, the code of line we have highlighted, right, from student.
Hmm.
If student is dotted with red line, does it indicate that table is not there?
It indicates that this is where the error is thrown.
Okay.
The error, by using the error message, you can see this
Yes.
relation student does not exist. That means the student is table is not there. Okay. So I think up to so far DDL and DML commands were clear. Whatever we have seen here is it clear? So we can move to SQL queries. I mean basic SQL queries. Select from there, because that's the most important part from this in terms of your exam and your assignments too. These are the commands which you use to design a database. These are basic commands. Again, I have not included the other table and foreign key, those things. We'll see those in week 3. Okay. We'll move further with these queries. And this is the basic query. As I said, select from here. And this one doesn't work in Postgres. Not works in Postgres. Might be he included using MySQL or in lectures, but this doesn't support in Postgres.
Sir, I'm sorry. Someone is unmuting, sir. Why? They're not even talking and they're keeping their mic unmuted. That's me, sir. Oh, sorry.
Okay, and this is where all this clauses were there. Select distinct as star use as using select stars. Selects all those attributes and from where instructor. And I hope this is clear. I don't need to further explain anything. This as used to rename the attribute while showing in a result. And from clause.
Just a question. Instead of top, can we go for a limit option, right?
Instead of?
Top. Top won't work, I believe, but we can go with the limit option.
I'm not getting. Instead of going with this top,
We can have a option with limit, like limit of term. Limit
yeah, there is one option called limit in Postgres, so you can limit using 1, 2 based on the number of rows.
Super. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, sir.
And this is generally how it performs the cross join. And this is where you have seen in relational operators as Cartesian product as well. Okay. So it selects all the attributes and selects instructor and course from over the table. It performs the cross join. And this is so it takes two tables, instructor as I, course as C. It performs the join using these conditions basically, right? Where I dot course ID equal to and C dot course ID. It's nothing but course. There is an attribute course ID in course table, and there is an attribute course ID in instructor table. And whatever the rows matching those values, it's going to select those rows. And apart from this, it's you are also giving the department name as condition and salary as greater than 40,000. And is it clear?
Sir, in the line number 2, are we doing Cartesian product for like for this course and structure?
Yeah, this is Cartesian product. But if I say the query from here to here, this is equivalent to inner join. We'll see detailing in Week 3. That's why I don't want to confuse using joins now. I'll just perform Cartesian product and with this equal to symbol in this session.
Sir, in all the graded assignments, is there only one table to be used or more than one table to be used in week 2? Because if that is the case, then only Cartesian product I know. That is the
No,
problem.
in Week 2 SQL questions, there won't be any two tables.
Thank you.
And there are string operations.
I think there
where
is
you
one
can
in which the team name is Aravali, something like that.
yeah. There you can use like clause. So this percentage represent, you can match it with any character, or before also you can match it with anything, and underscore matches also any character. Like substring means it will match either one character, two character, or most whatever. So in this example, this percentage denotes it might match with A, B, C, D, whatever, if it's there in front of this DAR, and again it matches with whatever if it says E, F, G, H, or whatever. It just checks whether the name attribute and whatever the records present in the rows, if it has value something like this, any substring, if it matches anywhere in between, it just selects those rows. We'll see with an example in PG admin so that it will be much clearer.
Sir, could you go to the previous page once?
Yeah.
Sir, you said Cartesian product over here. Could you say how do you identify that there is a Cartesian product going on?
Generally, if you write any query like this, select all or attribute name from table name, two tables names. If you write anything, table 1, table 2, this is how it used to perform a Cartesian product, or you can say this is a cross join. This is named as cross join. Cross join is nothing but a Cartesian product.
Okay, sir. I understood.
Generally, I supposed to say this is a joint, this is cross joint, but cross joint is nothing but it is equivalent to Cartesian.
Okay, sir.
So I hope this will see in PG admin so that it will be much more clear. This one, this is again the like clause. There are various types we can write with right clause, right? So you can see this starts with intro and matches with any substring. That's what it says. Beginning with intro, and later it could be any characters. And it matches with substring computer as a substring, and also it matches with science, ending with science, and it matches exactly with 3 characters. It matches with first 2 characters, 3 characters, and after that it matches anything. So in order to match something, there should be at least 3 characters. This like was condition 6. And
So
Sir,
can we
in the
have this PDF after the session?
yeah.
Sir, in the last part, the dash before the percentage means it should match the first 3 characters.
Any 3 characters. Dash says any, it could be any character.
Sir, in the fifth part.
Yeah, fifth one. This dash, 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 percentage, right? This dash represent, it could be any character, but there should be some character. It could be any character.
And sir, in the what is
Similarly,
the name?
so what this represents is, so what this represent means, in a column, it should not be a null value. Let's say AB is there, ABC is there, and ABCD is there, A is there, and just null value is there. I just represent as empty string, or I will put null. This means nothing is there. I'll put null. Okay. So here, if I use this clause, this condition, what will be selected from here?
Sir, B
Second and
and
third. Second ones.
Only second and third one, right? ABC, because it matches with at least 3 characters. It has first one, second one, third one, and later it doesn't care. Whatever you match or either doesn't match, it doesn't care because that's what percentage symbol denotes. And ABC here also it matches with 3 characters. D it doesn't cares about whether you match with D, E, F, whatever. That's what percentage denotes. But in case if you take A, B or A or null value, it has only 2 characters and it's not able to satisfy this third character because there is no such third character. It mandates, this hyphen mandates any character, but it should be there.
and sir, what is the meaning of fourth one?
Fourth one, if you take fourth one exactly like this, so only this will be selected, ABC. Exactly 3 characters.
Okay.
Like if we have more than 3 characters which are same, so we are not going to select that.
It won't select A, B or A, it will select exactly ABC because this is the only string which has exactly 3 characters.
Sir, the fourth one will select that, right, sir? ABC?
Yes.
Okay, okay. The fifth one will take even ABCD also, right? Because at least is there.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have
okay.
written here, right? ABC and ABC.
Yes, sir.
Match with
Got
this.
it, sir.
Okay, then where clause predicates, where it has between. If some salary is between 90,000 and 1 lakh, it will select all those names here from the instructor table. So where 90,000 and 1 lakh is also inclusive. Inclusive means
Sir, I have a
that will also
question,
be
sir.
selected if it is in salary.
Sir, I have a question, sir. This
Hmm.
is there the date data type is different from the numeric data type, or there is a data type called date anywhere?
Yeah, date is different.
So how to manipulate with them?
How to manipulate with them? I'm not getting.
Suppose somebody is born on, say, something on 2019, 97, means some 1997 or something. I need to extract the year out and see, do the calculations. How to do that?
You can use substring matches like this, or you have to use some inbuilt functions of SQL. I'll show you in PG admin.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can we get this PDF
This
here
is also,
for later
yeah,
on?
I'll share it in discourse. Okay.
Thanks.
And this is where this is also clear, I guess, using between clause. And where clause predicates. This is also one of the where clause predicates in. So here what it checks is if department name is in computer science or biology, so it will select all those instructor names, those whoever is in department computer science and biology. It's a shortened operator for or, you can say. Instead of writing like this, department name equal to computer science, or I can put write or, and again department name equal to biology. So I can simply like this using in clause. And this is set operation, which I haven't given any examples here. Union, intersect, except means set difference, because I assume everything is clear from mathematics perspective, right? Generally it involves two tables, and the major difference between all this is union all, intersect all, and except all retains the duplicate, where union, intersect, except doesn't retain a duplicate.
Sir, can you please explain once what is multi-set version of
What is?
relational multi-set version of relational algebra?
Not getting multi-set of relational.
Sir, in this week, the instructor has teached us something called multi-set version of relational algebra, in which we choose the duplicates.
The relational operators I were talking about is this one.
Yes, sir, for multi-set version, in which we choose the duplicates.
Okay, we'll see at the end. I'm not exactly getting what you are listening to. Okay, this is also clear, I guess. Then finally, there are some aggregate functions which you could see here: average, min, max, sum, count. And these are some of the aggregate functions which we use in SQL queries. And we'll see this is how it will be used in select clause: average salary, count, distinct ID, and there are some other two like group by clauses there using average. So we'll see all this in SQL. Now let's switch back to PGL. I'll choose a different database. Maybe right now this. I'll go to FIS database. Before going, you can click this option ERD for database by right clicking it. You can see the schema here, how the database schema has been representing here. So here you can see all the tables. Like team table is there, manager table is there, match, player, public referees, everything is there. And what are the attributes it's present? What is the type of character, type of domain type? Everything you can see here. This indicates what it's referring to, foreign key, everything. This team ID is a here team ID is a foreign key to this table. It's referring here. So all these lines represent this.
Sir,
So
could you
let's
repeat again
query
of foreign key part?
here, right? This line here team ID is a primary key where you can see it in yellow color here. This is a primary key. And here if you see this team ID, it's in gray color. And this line then goes to the team ID of player team table. So this team ID is a foreign key that's referencing to the team table. And
Okay, sir.
also there
Yes.
are relationships which you can see it from here, which I'm not explaining. There are relationships which you will study in week 4, one-to-one, one-to-many, there are something, which you will also understand by looking at this schema after studying week 4. Okay. So let's query this. First I'll check what are the values it has. Select from teams. So these are the 6 teams which is there in my database. I'll just take this like this. Okay, these are the 6 teams and these are the players. I'll use both tables, so that's why I'm just showing you how both table looks. So these are the player table. Player ID, name, date of birth. Date of birth is here. So one of them you asked how to fetch the students who exactly lies in this database or this year, right? I'll show it from here. Jersey number and team ID. So using this team ID, what I'll do, I'll select the team ID and name from teams. So what it will select only team ID and name. If I want to select the team name which lies in specific city or color, I think here it's everything is unique. Yeah. So I'll just choose from here where name equal to, let's say, Thunder. So this team will be selected, right? Only Thunder. If I want to select both the teams, what I will use, and or
And
both the
both
teams.
the
I
team
want to select Thunder
or
team as well. Or I'll put
okay.
or again name equal to, I'll put the another team name Rainbow, let's say. Sorry, I forget to select. I selected it. Now you can see both the team names is showing.
Or you can use in, right? Where name in.
That's where I'm coming. So instead of writing like this, I'll I can use a in clause. This act as a shorthand operator for this or, where name in, I'll put this rainbow, thunder, and I can add one more team as well. What's the other team name? Anything? All stars, maybe amigos. I close this. So the three teams has been selected. This basically acting as a shorthand operator, right? And I'll go to players now using, I'll demonstrate some other thing. Now using the players, it has all those team ID, player ID, name, date of birth, jersey number, team ID, everything. Now let's move to the between clause or some like clause. Okay, I'll put select all. I'll select all those attributes and players where name like, I'll use my, it can start with anything, and if it has double E and it can end with anything. So what are the tables that will be selected here? Anyone?
Those names which those teams with players which have name like double E in their name anywhere.
So this selects only the player name Veer, because Veer is the only player. It has a double E. If I wanted to select all those teams which starts with A, the letter A, capital A, what should I write now here?
Sir, A and percentage.
A and percentage. So
Yes,
this
A
will
only,
give you
capital A
all
and
the
any A and any rest of the string, any value.
rest of the characters, right?
Yes, after that.
Okay. If I wanted to match the name which has only 4 characters, exactly 4 characters,
Dash, dash, dash,
which
dash, percentage.
Yes, sir. Without
dash
percentage.
dash dash
Without percentage,
dash
sir. Exactly, you said.
with without percentage, right? Exactly 4. Now it gives me all the names with exactly 4 characters. And if I put A, now what the output will be?
It should start with A.
It should
Start with capital A and have remaining.
Just start with N and four letters.
4. Nice, right? And if I put percentage here,
At least 4.
at least 4, and also at the same time it should start with capital letter A, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it case sensitive, this the name and all those stuff? So what if you're
Yes, if
putting
I
a small,
put,
yeah.
it won't work.
Sir, one question that in
Okay.
the date, if I take the date, then the dashes in between should be added in the letters or it should not be added?
For date, like clause won't work.
Then what?
Okay, even if I try, there are date of births 203 like this, right? Because date is a different data type. You can see here, date instead of name. Here itself you can see this is a data type called date. Here it says character variable, that means varchar. Here it is integer, it is character. If I execute this, it will throw an error. It says
So,
column date does not exist.
the date is an integer data type, sir.
Yeah. That's a date data type. So if you wanted to exactly extract a date where date equal to 2003, this is how you should put 2003 and 0501. So this will it says here does not exist. Okay, sorry, it's DOB. My bad.
Okay, okay. So date itself is a data type, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, so
So
if we
even
want
if I
to
put
access date like this much date, we need to give that hyphens in between, right?
yeah, see it
Okay.
says operator does not exist if I use like clause. So you have to use in this manner only 2003 to and put some whatever I put earlier, change it like this. Okay. And someone have asked how can I extract all those players names whose year lies on 2003 or something like this. So for this you can use the between clause like this here. Here as I shown the between clause here I have shown, right? I can use between clause to extract my date exactly. I can light like this if you are still not clear. This between you put a date here 2003 and the 2003 starts with the month 1 and ends with this, and you put a date again 2003 12 31st. If I execute this, this will give you all the players who are born in 2003.
Sir, can't we say 2003? It's like, should we need to specify first and last date of the year to access like this?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So in this way you can get the date of birth who are lying in 2003. If you
So the
want to even
public test
restrict to a
cases, the public test cases has to be passed or the private has to be passed? Which one has to be passed?
if you pass public test cases, then it will pass private test cases too.
Okay, but in some cases, if the public test cases also called private test cases passed, then we get the marks.
Because internally it validates with private test cases, but you can't see how many private test cases has been passed. It used to show 0 by 0 test cases.
Sir, in this date scenario, the date format is decided by, is it a standard format in PG admin, or it is decided by the way we create a database or the way we mention in the...
No, this is the standard way that they used to denote the data type in Postgres.
Right. Okay.
So if
Year,
I'm changing it to if I
year, month,
changing
date.
it to one, if I changing it to one, so this restricts the player rows who was born in January 2003, right?
Yeah, January 2000, correct. Only for 1
This is
month.
the only player who does. Okay. And let's go to, I think it's clear so far. And I'll simply just perform cross join and tell you how to perform this. Select all from players and teams. This is how you used to perform a cross join generally. Okay. And if I execute this, it performs a cross join. You can see there are two team IDs and there are jersey home away color that's represent used to team. And you can verify that using count star. So it gives you how many play rows are there. You can see 426 rows because the team has only 6 rows. I can show you and verify that this team has 6 rows and this players has 71 rows. So 71 into 6, it's 426, right? Okay. After performing this cross join, how can
Sir,
I show?
Sir, quick question, sir. So when this join operation is performed, is it creating a new database across taking the inputs from these two databases?
No,
Or
it's just show. It's
okay,
just
just
showing the output result by performing the cross join. It's not creating
storing
any
it.
new table in your database.
So that means I cannot perform any other operation beyond viewing, because if I want to do, say, for example, a subsequent follow-up operation on the outcome of the joint operation, I cannot do. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, as of now, I will discuss that how we
Okay,
can achieve
fine.
this using weekly concepts.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Okay. So if I want to select any attributes that's present in my both players and team table, how I can represent the name attribute is there in both tables, right? If I put this, it says error column reference name is ambiguous because the name attribute is present in both players and teams, right? That's why it throws this error ambiguous. Column reference is ambiguous. So how to fix this is, I'll put players dot name. So now it's very clear. I'm selecting the attribute name from my player table, not from my team table. So this will show you all the players names, right?
Sir, could you explain why it was throwing error?
Because the name attribute is present in both of my table. This one. This name is ambiguous, right?
Okay, so from where
Because
to pick, it is confused. Okay.
because name is present in both table, it's confused that in which attribute you are referring to. Is it from player's name or team's name? That's why it's confused and throws an error. So you need to specifically specify it's from team's table or player's table. So now it doesn't throw any error. So, but sometimes it's very tedious to write entire full name. So in shorthand, what you will do, you will rename this as something called as P or whatever the name you like to, and this as T. So I'll put, instead of writing the full table name, I'll write like this. It touches the same output. And further, you can use this in where clause also. You can use t.name like something that starts with A. So this will give you all the rows which has a team name starts with A. The amigos it's selecting and all stars are.
Sir, how to get rid of duplicates since there are many duplicates? Is there any shortcut to just
Okay.
have?
Distinct, I think, select distinct.
So okay, here itself it's throwing bunch of duplicate values because after performing cross join, that's how it used to be. Right? And if I use distinct, uh, distinct to this team table, so t.name, it will remove all those duplicates. Now you can see only three. These are the three unique values.
Got it, sir. Okay.
Getting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It applies
And
for
if
the
I,
players' names also, right? We can use.
you can.
Okay. Okay.
But if I say p dot name, this is something you might be confused. Now it gives everything because it considers unique as together. T dot name and p dot name should be unique together, not individual.
Sir,
Just a
what
question.
was the
Okay, that's
point,
it.
sir? Could you repeat? Like what word? I couldn't understand.
If you wanted to extract this, if you something right like this, if you wanted to extract unique team name and players name, you will be writing like this, right? But this syntax, what else it does is it not considers just t dot name as unique values. This extracts both team name and player name by considering those if those two values are unique. It's throwing how many rows? It's 189 rows, right? That means together as a tuple, you might have seen what is tuple in Python course, right? So as a
Yes, sir.
tuple, these are the only 189 unique tuples are there, considering this.
Okay, the team name and the
Otherwise, it
player
has
name, right?
424. Yeah.
Okay, okay, sir.
Just a question, sir.
If I also one more thing.
For example,
Yeah.
here you have added two different tables, right? So by default, will it go with the like inner join or
Cross join,
in case of joins means like
this is
how?
cross join, right? As I
Okay,
said.
that's what my doubt. Like for example, in case of joining these two tables schemas, on what basis like any columns or attributes get matched? For example, if you are explicitly mentioned go with our inner join, so we are the one who can provide the attribute name should be matched value or attribute column should be matched. But here, how internally these two tables are the joins will perform here.
Even if no rows are matching, it just performs the match. If I can show you with some other table, because it's very difficult to show with players.
Okay.
So I think managers has only few rows, right? I'll take managers. Okay, managers also has 6. These were the 6 rows.
Okay.
And teams, these were the 6 rows. And commonly it has team ID, right? It has a team ID. Even if I take some other table which doesn't have any common rows from referees, which doesn't have any common rows, I guess. Yeah. The referee ID, name, DOB. Here team as team ID, name, city, playground. It doesn't have any foreign key. Name is a just common attribute, but doesn't have any foreign key, right, to link with both the tables. Are you clear?
No, sir. Still, like, meaning like.
Okay, I'll put teams and managers. Sorry, referees. So if I perform cross join, it will be my 36 rows. Because if you carefully look at it, these were my referee ID and names, and with the date of birth. And these were my team ID and names, which none of the rows won't match, right? This is clear. No rows will be matched in both the tables. Hello.
Yeah. So if you run by including both the teams and referees means.
So it will perform a cross join and it gives 36 rows. Sorry, 42. How it is 42?
7 and 6.
Okay, 7 rows. Okay, sorry. I thought 6 and 6 rows. So what it is doing means you first see the first team ID. It takes all those first 6 rows and it matches with the first row of referee ID. See, all those referees are 1, Tony Lewis, and date of birth is 1.
So like, can I ask, say like, so, for example, like all the referees, the row values will get appended to each row of teams, something like that. It's a kind of a one is to many relationship, right? Is my understanding right, sir?
Can't say
So team one,
one is to many relation.
for example,
Basically, it joins with the other rows. Even if it doesn't match, it tries to joins with all the rows. You
yeah, that
take
is what.
one row and it joins with all the other 6 rows.
So, sorry, this is as good as taking one player and mapping that one person, one player with 6, 7 referees. If I do
Yes.
restart of this whole table,
Yes.
that is what we end up with, right? So T001
Yes.
will be mapped to 7 referees. Like
Uh,
same T002 will map to another 7 referees.
yeah, I can clear you using this where ID equal to T0001. So if you see here, this T001 has mapped with all 6 referees here. So sorry, 7 referees. Clear?
Clear, sir. Yeah. Super.
This is how the cross join will be performed.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Again, anything I missed?
Sir, more how much lecture is left, sir?
I'm not getting.
Like, I'm having another class to catch. Like, I'm asking more how much content is.
I'll complete in 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, sir.
So I hope I have covered all those classes in select and from where, right? Anything I missed? I have covered count, distinct, between, in, where, and condition, or everything. Now I will move to group by and order by. Select from players. Again, I use players table to group by. Okay. This is where my players, everything. Okay. I'll choose where my team ID equal to T001. I'll choose team ID. In this query, what we are gonna find is we'll check what now number of players in each team. Okay. Count the players in each team. Let's try to count first using this one team. So if I count it just for one team alone, I'll put count star. So this will give you the number of players in my team ID T001, right? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
So using the same, what I will do instead of choosing like this, I'll put team ID and the count star. And instead of selecting specifically from one team, I'll use group by and put team ID. Now what it will do is, now it selects all the team IDs. and it shows what are the number of players here. Any doubts here?
It will group the teams by their IDs. It will group different teams.
Yeah.
And count the number of entries in those.
So basically, it's counting how many team IDs are present in players table, right? This team ID T001 present 11 times, and that's where it's showing as 11 players. And others are 12 times. And this also represents the number of players in each of the team, right?
Sir, how do we use this count? Like, suppose if I have, like, I can put that count in the count also team ID or asterisk.
You can put team ID also. This will also
Work the same way. So what's the difference between these two? What asterisk actually does?
Actually, there is a difference between count star and count any attribute. That's given in
Okay.
one of the activity questions also, I guess.
If null values are there,
This
then will
count.
matter, sir.
Yeah, it counts null values also. But
Okay.
this count any attribute doesn't count null values. Not counts null values.
Null values. Okay.
And I can also use a condition that I will later use. Then I can use having clause. Having count of team ID is greater than 11. Now, what will be my output if I execute this?
It will only give the teams
Team
that
ID
have
is greater than 11.
counting 11.
Greater than 11. Right. And if I wanted to sort this team ID in an ascending order, I'll use order by team ID.
Team ID. Yeah.
I'll put by explicitly it is ascending. If I want, I can mention this ascending also. This will sort in an ascending order 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I
Sir,
wanted to sort it in descending order, I can put this descending.
so these keywords which are there, like from, group by, having, so we cannot have keywords as any other thing, or is it like?
No, these were the syntax that you need to memorize. Like in
So how
Python,
many
there are
keywords?
some syntax you need to memorize.
Yeah, I'm coming to that, sir. Like, how many keywords are there in SQL, or how do I know all the keywords?
By practicing, you should know, right? That's how I have given this shown in this PDF. All those syntaxes that you will be using.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I cannot
sir,
have a table. I cannot have a table with column name as count.
Column name as count.
Can I have a table with a column name as count? Because count is a
Uh,
keyword.
yeah. You shouldn't have. That's not a good practice.
Okay.
If you
Excuse
take
me,
any
sir.
of the programming language, it's better to skip the syntax as a storing in a
No,
variable
like
or data type.
I am aware of the fact. I'm just asking that, like in many, for example, when we learnt Bash, then we can use the keywords also by using backslash operators. If we want
Yeah.
to, like, leave, and like it should not behave like those keywords.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking, maybe something like this is there in this also.
You can use this. This is how it shows. It shows count as a attribute, even though
Attribute,
count is
yeah.
a keyword.
Yeah.
But that's not a good practice. I should rename as
Something else.
number of plays. So this shows now number of plays instead of count.
Okay. So I have one question, sir, if you can help me.
Yeah.
Suppose if we have a table for attendance kind of thing, sir,
Hmm.
and I want to record the attendance of students based on their roll number and their
Hmm.
check-in time and then check-out time, or any other person, maybe some staff.
Okay.
So is it like, for example, for each day I want to store the data? Okay, for whenever they will come, they will be there's a check-in time, and whenever they will leave, then there's a check-out time. So
Should check
what?
out.
Yeah, so for example, should I make one table, or should I make, like, for example, for maybe the month of October has one table and November has another table, or just should I just put in one table everything?
Uh, it's a good practice to put it in one table. Come
And
to designing approaches. Well, coming to week 4, 5, and 6. That will teach you how to design a database
yeah, yeah.
without any redundancy and
No, no, actually I
anomalies.
did one mistake. Like, I was working on something like this, and I made, like, for each day, there is, like, whenever the application
It's
starts, yeah, like a new column is introduced in the table, like a day kind of thing. And then I, like, it gets slow over time because there are too many columns there. Because, like, in a day, if you have 30 days, then 30 columns are there. But like, I was just going through the week 1 video, so professor was saying you should not have duplicate data too much in a it's not a good practice to have so many same data in the same table. But then, like, you don't have any other way, because then what will happen, like, in a single day you will have so many date repeated for different people.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, but here the good approach is to include all the check-in and check-out times in a single table, even it varies by date, month. You
Yeah, yeah.
just put a date
Yeah, in fact
on
I
which date
did.
you are checking
In
in,
fact, I
and
did that only, sir, and now it's like, it's pretty decent in terms of performance, because it was taking too much time for just reading, because there are so many tables to read. In a year we will having 12 tables basically. That is too much complicated. Thank you,
that's not a
sir.
good approach. Like if you are using 12 tables,
Yeah.
so if you are using date, that itself classifies you on which month you are checking in, right?
Yeah. Actually, initially I
So
was
you
not
don't need.
thinking that way. Yeah, I was just thinking in a different way. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You will
Thank you,
try
sir.
to understand designing approaches of database on week 4, 5, 6. That will give you good aspect how to design a database.
Sir,
Okay.
what does this fleece means?
This is just a database name. You can give anything. This is one of the database that is used in
So
the
these are
course
provided.
Football League Information System.
So these are
So
provided
how
in
can
that
we?
OneDrive file, no? Google Drive file.
Yes, yes.
Uh, like, for the practice.
Excuse me,
Sir, how
sir.
can we access these files into the database?
Uh,
Yeah, I'll come to that. Before going to that, any doubts from here? This query.
No, sir. You're fine. One thing I have little doubt is when you were saying, like, can you just explain what is this? When you're selecting two tables, and then you are saying, like, it is a cross join. Uh,
Hmm.
Like select distinct T dot name from player as P and team as T. So what this is doing? Sir?
Hmm. Okay. uh, it's this gives you 42 rows, right? I hope
Okay.
both what it stores.
So in this
This
way,
referees as R1, R2, R3 up to R7, and
sir,
this
in
name, date of birth. Similarly, you know what is team previous stores.
yeah.
So
So
if
in
I
this
just
way,
use where condition, it gives you 42 rows after performing cross join.
okay. So in this way, we are joining these two tables, right?
And if I use t equal to 1, but the team in a team table there is only one like you're joining it. See, in first row it has a referee R01, in second row R02, R03,
Zero.
and up to R07, but the team ID is same. So basically each row is performing a join in all other rows in another team, right? This is what it does. I just shown you for one team using this where condition.
So in this also we can do the same, like how we counted our all the teams,
Maybe
like where team ID. Yeah.
hmm. So this will be more easy, right? So this team ID is performing join with all the referees.
Yeah.
So each team ID is performing a join with all the referees. This is the cross. Even if it doesn't match with anything, it just performs a join. Each row joins with all the other rows. That is cross.
But so there's also a join keyword there, which so it does the same, right? There's this join keyword also there in SQL where you can join two table with the help of that. Hello.
Using this, right?
Yeah.
Using this, right? This also performs the same.
Yeah.
Both are equal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mistake is
I,
there. Like
oh, sorry. Cross join. Same.
yeah.
So it shows again 42 rows because I haven't executed this.
No, they'll just show that. Okay, so got it.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
in the
Everything is clear
above,
at this.
sir, above the where you have written count dot player in each game, the query above it, you once you have explained that if we write team dot name comma p dot name,
Your
then
voice is breaking.
sir, the query above the count the account that you have written above the comment outline of count the player's name in the PSQL. The previously you have explained that select the distinct t dot name comma p dot name. Sir, I want to know what will it give.
Instead of t dot name, p dot name.
Sir, in select distinct p dot name comma t dot name. When you write, what will it give?
It will give the unique tuples of p dot name and t dot name. Okay. Tuple.
Sir, these tuples that it is giving that is formed after performing the Cartesian plane, after performing the Cartesian product.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So while writing this query, do remember this. This should be your order. Select from where group by having order by. This is how the order of syntax should be whenever you write a query. If you change the order and put something here, this query won't work. This will throw an error. Okay. So please remember this order. And you can use where condition also. Here I haven't used where. I can put where team ID in. I can put T001 and T002 and T003, something like this. Whatever the conditions you want, you can put it there. Now it shows only T02 and 3 because T01 it doesn't have a player count of, well, it has only 11 players count. You can verify that using, if I change it to 10, it will show you something T01 equal to 11. Also, apart from this, you can use limit to restrict the values. If I put only one, it will show the top one. It will show you the top one. Is everything clear now? I hope. Instead of using average, I used count here. I'll demonstrate it. So you can check with average, max, min, anything, whatever you want. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?